Hey everybody, this is TJ from Wake and Jake, and I'm here to give you a brief history on Avalanche Studios today. Avalanche Studios is a Swedish video game developer in Stockholm. Avalanche Studios was founded by Linus Blumberg and Christopher Sundberg in 2003 with a focus on open world games using the Apex engine, formerly known as the Avalanche engine. They formed after Rock Solid Games went under. While coming up with the name, Sundberg made a list of military code words used during World War II, and he settled on Avalanche. The company worked on a prototype game in 2003 called Rico, Terror in the Tropics, led by Sundberg himself. This prototype eventually became the Just Cause game in 2006 for PC, PlayStation 2, and Xbox 360. The studio gained quick success with the release of the first Just Cause. In 2008, Just Cause 2 was announced using the Apex Engine 2.0 and was scheduled to release the same year. But due to financial issues caused by two canceled projects, Just Cause 2 missed two release windows and had to lay off 77 employees due to losses of 35 million euros. 2009 was not a good year for most gaming companies, and due to layoffs, Just Cause 2 was not released. In May 2009, 20 more employees were laid off. Despite the delays and financial issues, Just Cause 2 was released in 2010. It was received well both critically and financially. In 2010, Avalanche acquired The Hunter, an online game from Emote Games. Also, in March 2010, Avalanche established Expansive Worlds, a second studio, to work on online games. During this time, Avalanche also worked on Avant-Garde and Just Cause 2. In 2011, Avalanche was approached by Sega to develop a game called Renegade Ops. The development time was a lot shorter than Avalanche was used to, and the game was released on October 14 in 2011. November of 2011, Avalanche opened a new studio in Soho, Manhattan, with the aim to change the in-hospital game dev environment in New York. 2012, Avalanche pitched a post-apocalyptic environment game to many publishers, one being Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment. Warner Bros. bid and Avalanche began development on Mad Max. Due to a move of Avalanche's main studio in Stockholm to a bigger building, Mad Max was delayed from being released in 2014 to September 2015. While Stockholm worked on Mad Max, the New York division worked on Just Cause 3. In 2014, a standalone expansion for The Hunter was released featuring dinosaurs. The game was called The Hunter Primal and was released in July of 2015. 2015 also saw the release of Rumble City, Mad Max, and Just Cause 3. Again in 2015, both the New York and Stockholm offices received minor layoffs due to transitioning between projects. In June 2016, Avalanche's Swedish office rehired Cameron Foote, the lead designer of Just Cause 2. 2017 saw the release of The Hunter Call the Wild. May 2018, Avalanche announced a satellite studio in Malmo, Sweden. That same month, Avalanche was announced to be co-developing Rage 2 with id. Sundberg says in the future that they want to focus on self-publishing games versus working with other large publishers. In June 2018, they announced a first-person shooter called Generation Zero, along with the announcement of Just Cause 4. Just Cause 4 would later be released that year. But on May 30th, 2018, Nordisk Film acquired Avalanche Studios for 117 million euros. 2019 then sees the release of Generation Zero and Rage 2. They also stated that they have 6 more unannounced projects in the works. And that's a brief history on Avalanche Studios. Thanks for watching. Please like the video. This really helps us out. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let us know what you want to do. See next or hear us do next in the comments. And peace.